So I have the honourable pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker today, and he's a phenomenal man. And I was lying in the bathtub a couple of years ago. It's the only place I can watch a movie and stay awake. And I flicked on the movie Emotion, and Darren Wiseman was in this movie. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. And as I watched it, I set an intention to actually one day meet Darren. I might get emotional in this. And fast forward a little bit, and I was standing in the line at the convention, ready to go up on the health professional panel, and who was standing next to me? Darren Wiseman. And I turned around and I looked at him in kind of shock and horror, like, is this for real? And he was just standing there very casually. He's a beautiful man. And I then got to know Darren. Fast forward a little bit further, and I was swinging in chairs in Los Cabos with Darren Wiseman. And not with him, but he was in the chair next to me. And we had some really in-depth conversations. He is an experienced, beyond belief, in every modality that you can think of, from acupuncture, chiropractic, shamanism, Ayurvedic, you name it, he's done it, he's experienced it, he's an NLP trainer. He's developed his own technique called the Lifeline Technique, which is amazing. Actually, let me backstep a little bit. I took a group of people, friends of mine, to the premiere movie of Heal. If you haven't seen that, it's on Netflix and it's just become available. Phenomenal movie. And I sat there with my friends and I went, that's Darren Wiseman. That's like strike three. So I was like, there's something really amazing that's happening here with me, and I really need to learn what he's doing. And it hit me pretty hard. It was something that was missing in my life, I thought, and I really wanted to embrace it. So in Los Cabos, we had a long conversation, and I took on the challenge of learning the Lifeline Technique. And you're going to hear today about what that is and how it will transform your life if you take on board what he teaches you. It's rippled through my family and through my ASEA team. I'm incredibly grateful for this man. He's a mentor of mine. I love him. And you will love him too after today. So can I please welcome to the stage, Darren Wiseman.
I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it.
Thank you.
I'm sexy and I know it.
What an honor. What an honor. I invite you to take a deep breath with me. And as you exhale, congratulate yourself for showing up for the very most important person in the entire world, you. Today is going to be epic. And I'm taking it upon myself to rename this room the Chrysalis. Yeah, because you come in a particular way, but I promise you that you're gonna leave with wings. My dad, he passed 2 years ago, my superhero. And he said to me, he said, Darren, happiness is found along the way, not at the end of the journey. And I didn't really understand it as a young kid, but it was a constant reminder that happiness is a choice. And that we all come into this world in our own unique way, with our own unique passions, with certain desires, losses, traumas, things that become defining moments. And even when we're down, we live in a world where negative is not an isolated experience, that the positive must exist somewhere. And when we discover this word that I'm going to talk about a lot today, gratitude, and we embrace life with an attitude of gratitude, not just the things that are going our way, but the things that bring us to our knees and beg for mercy. The things that take the wind out of our sail and cause us to plead just to get up. That when we say, I'm grateful for being stuck and struggling and stressed in this pattern that I cannot see a way out of, that somewhere in the invisible realm, something is activated. Something in this unmanifest, non-physical world of our body, of an untapped potential, begins to emerge It's like a snake that sheds its skin. What no longer fits who we are becoming naturally falls away. Naturally falls away. So I want to just thank you so much for just giving me the honor and the opportunity to share my passion. I'm going to give it my all because I have a mission, and that is to inspire people with possibilities that oftentimes I found along the way over my past 26 years of being a holistically trained chiropractor and acupuncturist and studying all different kinds of things. I have discovered something that is really unique. It's really unique. So let's take a look at our journey today. We are together going to discover a portal, a doorway of self-love into the next greatest version of yourself. We're going to reveal the secret sauce. I'm not holding anything back. The secret sauce for processing emotions, for moving through stress. It is my humble opinion that your greatest power is being able to process emotions. Your ability or disability in being able to process emotions will make or break you in every aspect of your life. The ASEA business is just one aspect of it, because there's gonna be highs and lows, right? Gonna be. So we're gonna go into the secret sauce, and it's simple. Not always so easy, but it's simple, and anyone and everyone can. We're gonna use a 4-step sequence so that you can learn how to replicate, duplicate success, how to set intention. Because there's a way that works, and I'm so excited to share these 4 steps with you. We're gonna ignite a rocket ship of desire so that you can create optimal health, wealth, while as the mission of ASEA is making a positive difference in the world. Who's ready to rock it out? Who's in? Come on. So here's the beauty. You were born with infinite value. You were born with infinite power. You are here to be celebrated in every way. Already within you is clarity. It's already there. Already within you is the ability to commit yourself to your dreams, to go from having dreams to living dreams. Already within you is the conviction to follow through, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. Already within you is courage, the ability to choose love in the face of fear. Already within you is confidence. You are so much more confident than you often give yourself credit. Already within you are capabilities, and they are just aching for you to grab them with a wide open heart. So I found, as we are awakening our mind so that we can go from surviving to thriving, right? I found that there's one thing that immediately stops the mind from thriving. What do you think that is? Malcolm said it. Fear. Instantly. Fear is the one thing that can immediately put you into this, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, if only I were more, doubting, beating yourself up, negativity, limitation. Fear is the one thing that will immediately take you out of a thriving place and space. However, what's our deepest fear? Failure, success. Well, Marianne Williamson, in Return to Love, says that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. You may ask yourself, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small is no longer serving the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that people don't feel insecure around you. We are meant to shine, as children do, as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. And it's not just in some people, it's in everyone. It's in you. And as you let your own light shine, as you unconsciously step into the brightness that is you, you unconsciously give permission, bless you, to do the same. As you're liberated from your own fear, your presence automatically liberates others. This hand posture means I love you in American Sign Language. Now I know, hey, wiki wiki hang 10, right? It's a form of love for us surfer dudes, right? However, this in American Sign Language means I love you. My cousin, Dr. Robert Morgan, is the first deaf chiropractor to graduate from the Palmer College of Chiropractic. And he, at the end of a day of working with clients, went like this to me, and I felt something. And I didn't know what it was because I don't speak sign language, but I, like I'm sure many of you, am empathic. And I felt something warm and expansive inside, and I said, Rob, what is that? He goes, I love you. And one of my passions, I'm going to show it to you today, is kinesiology. Who knows muscle reflex tests and kinesiology? A whole bunch of you, awesome. So I said, Rob, come over here, and I found a weak reflex point, and I simply went, I love you, and the weak muscle instantly became strong. And in that moment, I had a freak out going, wait a second, I just went, I love you. And this reflex instantly became strong. And I know the reflexes are ultimately governed by the nervous system, and the nervous system controls what? Everything. That I just went, I love you. I didn't give a pill. I didn't stick a needle. I didn't adjust the spine. I didn't cut someone open. I just went, I love you, and I just turned the nervous system on instantly. Powerful. This is our secret sauce. The nature of your mind is you cannot be in a state of fear and love at the same time. It's impossible. It's impossible. But love is active, fear is reactive. There is no choice with fear. The only choice is love. So here's ER 911. You're freaking out, you're having a moment, it's a sucky day. We all have those, right? Place your hand over your heart, join me, and say, infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Those words, those thoughts, those feelings, those behaviors, those relationships change lives. Change lives. I had a situation happen where somebody was giving me a hate vibe a couple days ago on social media, and it happens when you choose to shine. It does. It's okay. Everyone's human. But I wrote back to him, and it's like, why would I even waste my time? Because everyone is healing from something. So I wrote back something loving. And I said, I wish you the best. And it shifted him. It shifted him. Within a moment, it shifted him. I've done well over 100,000 Lifeline sessions with people all over the world. I've experienced miracles in people's lives over and over again. Teaching the Lifeline certification program is and ultimate passion. You want to hear something else? I'm equally as passionate about ASEA. Equally. Equally. This technology is epic. Yeah, I stand by it 100%. So on June 17, 2002, based upon me just going, why do I have to keep on adjusting C1? Why is this person continuously deficient in vitamin D? How come I have to keep on doing this acupuncture meridian? How come this homeopathic remedy isn't holding? You know, I kept on asking, why? And as a curious student, and I'm a very curious student of life, a seeker, because of my own struggles. Obviously, we teach what we need to learn. If I'm teaching about info, love, and gratitude, holy shit, I have to learn a lot, right? It's true. Tumbling. I'm no one's guru. I'm just walking my own path. I hope it can be a positive light in your life. But on June 17, 2002, I had an awakening, and I saw everything that I'd studied with, everyone I'd studied all around the world, come to me in a singular vision. And 40 minutes later, I wrote out that flow chart. And it is a roadmap of the subconscious mind. It's called the Lifeline Technique Flow Chart. It is a compilation of my life's work and passion, maybe lifetime's work and passion. Instantly, I became clear and aware of the power of our mind to be a tool for transformation and manifestation, or a tormentor that causes us to suffer. And when we suffer, we become a ripple of suffering in the world. And I instantly knew how to do it because it was something I'd been studying and working through. And now, I had my sweet 16 anniversary birthday this year with the Lifeline Technique. And it's in 24 countries around the world. And I have been blessed to help people look at life differently. And it is my hope that I'm able to add to your life wherever you are. That I'm able to add some light for you to see another way through the challenges of your life, physically, emotionally, relationship, and therefore to be a light in the world, because boy, oh boy, does the world need light. So here we are, we've got these fantastic molecules, right? We've got these fantastic molecules. But one of the things that we understand is, as a result of these redox signaling molecules, where our cells are now able to talk and communicate with one another, and therefore do what they're designed to do, heal, regenerate, and be whole. It's this incredible thing. And we oftentimes experience what appears to be miraculous results. What I've come to appreciate in knowing what I know about the Lifeline Technique and the power of the mind is, as much as cells are communicating, what is it that they're communicating? What is it that they're expressing? The unique bridge between the Lifeline and ASEA is the Lifeline, and I'm going to teach you how to do this today, enables us to create a vibrational frequency of intention. Create a vibrational frequency of intention so that now these redox signaling molecules are broadcasting the highest vibration. Candace Pert, who before she had transitioned was a dear friend of mine, she is the discoverer from the National Institute of Health, what is called a neuropeptide. That is a molecule of emotion. That every emotion that you feel in any and every given moment is a chemical in your body. Whether you're feeling gratitude or whether you're having an attitude, whether you're feeling joy or whether you're feeling jealous, that is a chemistry. And those chemicals, those molecules of emotion, they bind to receptor sites on our cells. These protein receptors on our cells send a signal into what's called the nucleus of the cell, where our DNA is housed. And therefore, our DNA send the signal to produce new cells, not based upon what's going on outside, not based upon what we're perceiving, but based upon what we're believing. We do not perceive truth in the world. This is kind of crazy. We perceive what we believe. And our emotions have the power to turn on and off gene expression. What do we know about ASEA? ASEA also has the ability to turn the switch on.